Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, you're back with Dak, and today we're playing some more Satisfactory Experimental Alternate Megabase. I didn't even have to look at my book, I can remember it kind of, sorta, ish. Now, anyway, I'm just looking. Why does that ramp seem a lot dingier than that one? I don't know. Because they're in line. Anyway. Just after the end of last episode, I went and hooked this back up to the bus. That's basically all I did. We've not had to do much. And I went and threw this in as well. Yeah, they are in line. I don't know. It just doesn't seem as neat. That's just on the line, that's just on the line. I don't know. Anyway. That's not really a problem, is it? That's in the middle. That's in the middle. I don't know. Anyway, today, onwards and upwards. Not that we're using steel beams, but we do need to get steel beams sorted so that they're to our Mark IV standard. So, same as we did last episode. In fact, I'm going to come down here and cut it off because we're going to have to move all this very slightly. It is very, very slightly. If I remember right, did we not need to hook more coal up or something for this? No? We'll see. Right, so I want to go back and remove some steel beams from my doodah. I can't remember if there's power going to it. This should be, because I hooked them up in the last episode and I've not deleted anything yet. They should still be powered. So if I remove some steel beams, and I really don't want them. I don't actually want them either. If I delete some steel beams from here, it should clear the machines out. This is stuff that I meant to be doing off camera, but before work, it's a little bit tight for time, so we're just going to go with it. And these should be fairly short episodes, because I know what I'm doing anyway. By fairly short, I mean not an hour long. I think that will be enough. Right, let's take the scenic route back down there. So we've only got to move the hole in the floor. It's not going to be terribly difficult. We are going to have to do it for every factory like, but it'll be fine. We've about got to the standard I want to get to with a gap of 1 between each module of the factory. Which is good. I don't like that these two aren't uniformed, but screw it. I'm not messing about with it anymore. I thought that was a stator there then. It's because I've not moved the sky rail yet. So, it's not quite saturating like I thought. Yeah. Not quite working. One line should feed 3 and a bit. So it should work out to 1 per second. I mean, we can count them, but I'd rather not. Let's just get on with what we are doing today. So we can start by taking this out. This is already good to go. We just leave the constructors there for a little while. Leave the power connected up, obviously. And these should all be good to go. Yes, they are. Mark II belts? I don't think so. How much is left in here? 83. Nope, not waiting for that. We tried for all of like 5 seconds. I am wondering if I've got to move my ramp going down. I would like that to be more uniformed as well. And with us having the right spacings nowadays, there's going to be some sort of uniformity to it. Or there should be. Look at this horribleness. I may have to move the ramp. I've got to think about the outgoing belt, haven't I? So we don't want new ingots. I know, double negatives and all that. Don't need any more of those. Don't need any more of those. The 77 power shards looks quite nice. Anyway, let's have a look-see. Right, you can actually go as well. And we don't need the half tile there. And we don't need the ramped tile there. We need full foundations. So we only want constructors for these dudes. And if I can just get up a little bit. Yeah, they should all be in line now. So it will go on this tile. And we've got gap, belt, machine. Is this the one that goes there? No, no it is not. Lag spike. There. That's better. Right, let's work it out then. So we are making steel beams. I mean, I want a 450 belt coming out. So I'd need 45 machines. Are you insane? I think it's just going to be easier. I can bring the 2 steel lines in, because this isn't going to be doing too much. So, it's not going to be doing too much, that makes no sense. We'll do 900 divided by 30, which is 30 machines, weirdly. Yeah, let's just do it like that then. It's the same standard as everything else. Probably should have done that before the episode started. Don't know if I'm going to have the concrete on me. At least we know how far we're going to have to go out, 'cause it's the same length as every other... Well, I say every other factory. Module. What did I call them? Assembly lines? You know what I mean. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Length, that is. As everything else. These have all got 1 gaps, yes. Have all got 1 gap. Anyway, let's just go out to the end. Or let's go about halfway up and then sort it out. I don't know why I've got that there still, but never mind. That might be far enough. I'm probably not going to have enough concrete, am I? Damn it. Didn't think about the foundations. There we go. Let's get it done nice and quickly. It is getting a little tedious now, shuffling the factories back 1, I will admit, but I want it done because then we can say, oh, the factory's nice and uniformed. I was just thinking, looking at the new buildings that we've got there, that I've left 1 too many gaps. I've not. We've got the walkway between them. Don't be silly. That is concrete straight below us. Close. It's steel. It's fine though, we'll take the shortcut down. I'm just going to go and rob it from the machines, because these will all be loaded up. And I think if we rob 1 lot, that's 1,000 right there, so it should be fine. Whoa. That was a little bit quick, wasn't it? Yeah, 1,000 should be a good number. Let's take them all. I could just put another storage container down here so I've got concrete everywhere. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to do that. Because, hello, why are you not full? Oh, alright then. We're not going to be getting exactly 1,000, but it's close. I thought these had all been filled up by now. Apparently not. Yeah, it's all flowing still. Anyway. I guess we can just plop one down here. Yeah? Why not? You had it the right way around the first time. And in you go. In you go. And then we've just got a little bit of a concrete stockpile coming in. I mean, for now it's not going to be a stockpile, but it will be eventually. We've got enough. Where are my ladders up? Yeah, we fell down from the near side, and this is the far side. Probably going to have to adjust these. That can stay there like that. No reason to adjust it or anything. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back down. Can I run down a belt to make this a little bit quicker? Not really. The screws aren't going to take me that far. See, the rotors are already backing up. That's why I'm not too fussed if that maths isn't perfect, but if I'm claiming it's 1 per second, it really should be 1 per second. If anything, this will be struggling. 60%. Yeah, so it's apparently not working like I expected it would. Slight problem. We didn't actually need to fill this bit in, but I might as well get the base being one gigantic square, had I not. We've already started it being a gigantic square, so might as well finish off as we've started. I need to make sure I get this expanded out to the right length before I start filling all of it in, because I don't actually think I'm going to have enough. Stupidly, after I've just been down to where I can pick more up. It's okay. It's stockpiling properly now, so if needs be, I'll just go and pick some more up. walkway. That would be far enough. I've come out too far. Right. Oh, stupid. There we go. Good, good. Let's just chuck all this down. Oh my god, what am I doing this morning? I don't think I've bought enough. No. At least it's going to be easier to pick the rest of it up, isn't it? Because this, we know for a fact, is 30 because it lines up with this. Well, you know what then? Let's build a bridge straight across. And let's go and get some more concrete. Well, I might as well use what I've got on me first, and then I can pick even more up. We're going to need more at some point, so... I don't like it. I'm over the abyss. I never like working over the abyss. Probably shouldn't have made your base this way then, should you? Stupid. Alright. I need to be careful when dropping down. You know what? It's just going to be easier to run back, isn't it? Have I got one where I can just get on top of the belts like this one? Yes, please. Because then I've got no jumping to do. And... let's go. Oh, nearly. Nearly. Good. It's alright, we can take the easy way back now. So all the base is stalling out as we build the next section of it, which is good. We do want to get to the newer stuff quickly, though. I want to build radars and all that sort of jazz. I am actually off tonight. Well, tonight. I'm off tomorrow. I'm at work tonight. So, I can do some homework tonight if I'm not feeling too lazy. It depends how work's going to be. If I'm not feeling too lazy, I'm going to come on. I'm going to go put the beacons back around everywhere. That should be enough. Put the beacons back around everywhere because the map now looks quite good with them. And then we'll be able to see things like so. What else? I'd like to get the quartz brought back towards the base. Not actually bring it into the base because I'd do that bit on camera. But yeah, I'd like to bring it back towards the base, if at all possible. What else have I got that I wanted to do? Beacons, bringing those back in. Damn it. I'd like to move all the ramps going up and down, but I guess we're going to do that as we go, because it's not like it's a difficult task, is it? It's just time consuming. And if I've got a general idea of where my factory is going to be, which it's not going to be difficult to work out, is it, if I'm just leaving a one gap between every system. I can do that off camera as well. And then when we come back in, we can just join them all up. And hey, presto, let's go. I swear to God, if I've not got enough concrete. Fill this bit in first, for the love of Jesus. Don't like doing it this way. Yeah, I don't think I've got any more homework. If I watch the recaps back of my other episodes, I could probably work out what homework I've got. But yeah, there's not too much. It's just little bits and bobs and neatening up. I know I've got to do the sky rail. I have still got to hook up one more iron mine to whichever one it is over there that's only producing 300 at the moment, because I do want it all to be 450 if I'm claiming it's 450. Or Mark 4 belts, whichever way you want to do it. I've still not got enough. Jesus. I mean, we can do what I need to do. In fact, let's just leave that now. I'll fill that in as well tonight. Because I'm going to need it for the power poles, and I'd rather not run out again. We're already 15 minutes into the episode, and I've really not built that much yet. Oh boy. That is where I want it. At least I hope it is. It should be. It should be. And they are facing the right way, which is always a good thing. Good. We've done this, I won't say a million times before, but we've not. We've done this a fair few times before. So it should all work out okay. I don't really know what else we've got to say about it, really. We've not got much more of the base to do, but we are getting down to... Actually, let's have a quick look. How much more of the base have we got to do? What are you making? Can I see from here? This one's probably status. No, that one's status. So what will you be making? Steel and... Oh! Is that encased industrial beams? I think. Stators, motors. Oh no, that'll be encased industrial beams. Can I expand it? I don't know. We'll see when we get there, won't we? We've nearly finished for the base expansion anyway. We're nearly to the Mark IV standard that I want to be at. And then we can get into the endgame stuff, which is what I wanted to do all the way through. We want it all to the highest possible standard. And then finish it off. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Right, let's go and get all the recipes in and all the power poles and all that jazz. And then we can get some splitters in, some mergers in, some belts, and sort the floor out. And when I say sort the floor out, I mean bring it up through the floor. Yeah, this ramp's going to have to go as well. It's not in a very good position. This, like I say, something else that I will sort off of camera. I don't need to delete all that bit. And get rid. Get rid. Get rid. Beautiful. Right. Let's do recipes first. So we just want steel beams. Steel beams? 30. So we will be making 300 steel beams per minute. It's not the nice 450 that I want. But to get 450, I'd actually have to build a second floor and more steel coming in. And to say we don't use these yet for any alternate recipes or anything, I don't think there's a big focus on getting a full Mark IV belt yet. But, you know, 300's a nice round number to work with as well, so why not? Anyway. So we are going to have to split and bring up both steel lines like we've got going with the steel pipes. And yeah, once this has fully saturated everything again, it'll just be left to sit here and collect dust. So, well, unless it's used in alternate recipes. I've not checked the later alternate recipes yet. I mean, I do want to go out and get more hard drives. Surely if I start getting radars and stuff, it will uncover things like that. And we can start from this end because we know there's a straight 30. It just goes between all of them. And between you. Beautiful. Come on. I think we'll do splitters next. Oh no, we'll do mergers next because that's one line. The splitters, I've got two lines coming in. So yeah, we'll get that bit done properly in a second. Just need to see. I've got 30 minutes before work. This shouldn't take another 30 minutes, I'd have thought. At least I hope it's not going to take another 30 minutes. I'm sure I've got it down quicker than that by now. Now, how can I title this episode? Because I can't call it 1 per second. Well, I can. It's more than 1 per second. Nearly Mark IV. It's not going to be... Well, basically, I just need a third steel line coming in to make this a Mark IV 100% efficiency title. I don't want to do that because it means I've got to go and get more coal. I know where there is more coal. Because I saw it on, I believe, Toxic Time Waster's video before he stopped doing it. There's one just into the jungle. There's like 2 or 3 deposits all in a very small location. I'm fairly sure they're impure or normal at best. And there was a stone on one, so we could actually blow that up now. Oh yeah, I need to make explosives as well. We're definitely going to have to build a second floor with all the new things that's been added. I can't keep going on the same floor because I'm about to go into that. So what the plan will be is to get elevators going up. Stupid. Get elevators going up on the end and then running them backwards so we can quite happily start the second floor. But there is also a problem in that. If I do ever want to make a second floor for any of these things down here, I'm not really going to be able to do that So I might have to go up 2 floors and leave a gap between the floors for extra things here. It's getting a little bit complicated, is it not? It does seem it, doesn't it? So you will, for now, go here. I don't know if you're going to stay there or not, but that'll do and that'll do, because we've got to get one of these things going. Right. Mergers need to be going the right way, and there you go. Let's go and place 1 million of these as well. If only it was like Factorio and we could get bots to do this. Just copy paste, and then we go and put the recipes in, and machines go. Because all of these systems that we've made so far are basically identical. It's just a difference whether there's 2 belts coming in, 1 belt coming in, or 2 belts going out, 1 belt going out, or 4 in some cases. But they're all the same layout, generally. Stackers might be in slightly different positions, but that's dependent on the belts, so yeah. Anyway, let's just throw these in. We're about halfway there. I'm really not counting, so I'm trying to blather on about things rather than counting, because I'm fairly sure that'd be quite boring to watch. I did for a second there think I'd put splitters all the way down here, which would have upset me. We have not, though. Or I have not, should I say. Come on. In you go, in you go, in you go. And last but not least, beautiful. So let's get all of this sorted. I'm more than likely going to run out of encased industrial beams looking at it. More than likely. I clearly didn't grab enough when I went back between episodes to finish off the thing from the last episode. So I might as well grab some concrete while I'm going back, hadn't I? My inventory is basically going to be empty. If we've run out of concrete and encased industrial beams, I was right. I shouldn't have tried to correct myself. Because that's generally all my inventory consists of nowadays. We have got a few stacks of everything else, but generally, just these. Yeah, man. Also, I do want to build the Explorer at some point and go out and drive it. Apparently it drives up nearly vertical mountains. I've not seen it in action yet from anybody. I'm hoping Neilhouse gets to it soon, because I have been watching his Twitch series on YouTube. I know, stupid, right? But normally I'm either at work when he's streaming, or I'm recording myself. It is a bit of a bogger. I must say, I do prefer sitting and watching people. No, I don't, I'm lying. I love doing this. But I don't tend to be able to watch as many people do as much stuff anymore. Especially when I'm trying to watch all my TV shows, as well as all my YouTube shows that I used to watch. I've basically got to pick whoever is doing... Well, I pick one series from each person I used to watch, and watch that. Like Neilhouse at the minute, watching Factorio, generally. I do watch the odd episode of Satisfactory. Toxic, I'm watching his RimWorld that he's just started, his Robo Hotel. That looks cool. And I was watching Satisfactory before that, obviously. What else? I was watching Northern Lions Slay the Spire, but I think I'd got to the point myself where I wasn't enjoying playing it quite as much. So I cut back a little bit. Right. This is where the housing unit needs to be. It is only one wide, yes. And when I say housing unit, I mean the ramp. You're going to come to... Actually, are you going to come to there? Or would it make more sense to just go straight to there? See, why have I done that? That's wrong. Because then I'd have my first splitter there. And then just so I can walk under easily, that would come there. We want some walls. And you, I don't know which way round they go. Oh my god, does it actually go in the right place? It does. I need to get rid of this for a second though. Walls. Go like that, I guess. Yeah, seems about right. Now, what do you like coming up to that? That looks fine to me. That one's not going to be the same height. Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, let's actually get the lines coming up first. In fact, I need to go back and get encased industrial beams, don't I, before I jump down here. Missed it. It wasn't even a tricky jump. That was stupid. Come on. I've perfected this one, he says, and then fails it several times in a row. Just take a load. Beautiful. What are we on? 20 minutes left. Need to hurry up. We can go to the underbelly from this side and do it from down there. Good. Let's go down. And apparently we're running down the railings, and I don't actually mean on the railings, I mean on the railings. Excuse me. Cool. So where is this coming up first? There's a hole. So if I put you there and there, I really doubt you're going to reach. No. No. 3. No. Yes. So why does that one reach and this one doesn't? This one's one further back. You know what? We'll bring it one further back. If it means it's not got to be as stupidly tall. Will it intersect with the ramps? That may be a problem. I'll put the ramps in somewhere else if that's going to be a problem. Will I though? Nah, do you go up to that one? Yeah, you do. And you're going to have to go there and there. Can you step up there? Yes, I did do the step-ups on the turn on the other one. Not that that design is staying there, but generally it's going to be staying there. So we want splitter and then to get your line in. And that should be nice and straight. And just try and line up the white corner pieces. And in you go. So that's our steel going up. Yes, yes. Admittedly, one's not really going very far yet. Might as well take the rest. Oh, don't delete that foundation. Might as well take the rest of this out. In fact, you know what? I can get up here. Would that let me... Yes, we can split on the diagonal. What? And up we go. Good. Right, we just need to seal this in now then. How have I been doing it? I'm fairly sure I just go around it and then put foundations on the top. Excuse me. I want the one that seems to have eyes. And then half foundation. I think. Let me just take this wall out and have a look. Yeah, I've literally just encased it. Beautiful. At least we know they are the same designs now. There we go. I mean, that looks a little bit hideous, but it does... You know what? I don't like it. It does look a bit of a mess, doesn't it? So then you can go to there and in, and you can go to there. And that's where we get a problem. Let's go up 2 then, because most of the ones do run up by 2. Then it's nice and uniformed. Right, so we need 15 of these, and then the next one needs to come down. So, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know, I'm counting again. 8, 9, 10, nearly there. Stutter's not helping. 11, 12. 13. Last one goes in like so. Good. Might as well hook all of the first lot up so that can get producing. No reason not to, right? Not what I intended. Just kissed the belt there, right in the teeth. Come on. Have I done something different with this one? These seem slightly more temperamental to place. No, don't think I have. And in you go. In fact, what I said about... How do I do that twice in a row? What I said about steel earlier, I'm fairly sure I went and fixed that. I'm thinking of the time when it was... I'd only got half the coal upgraded. I'm fairly sure it's all upgraded now. I have got to go around all the outposts and check. I can do that while I'm beaconing everything up. I need to make sure everything's 450. In you go, and... In you go. Good, good. And don't I do these like every other power pole? Or something to that effect. It's got to be every power pole, hasn't it? Because every other power pole is too long. I'm probably coming up with different methods of doing this all the time now. Difficult. In one playthrough, well, one session, sorry, I can keep my designs in check. Between playthroughs, the OCD is not quite that strong. I can't remember what I've done last time. And you go there and there. And there and there. And then you come down into Splitter Heaven. Just to check before we keep going. That does not go into there properly. Where's your splitter then? Apparently I've done a stupid there. I know from previous ones, I can't remember every episode I've done. Yeah, this one goes down like that, I'm fairly sure. Well, it's going down like that now. Yeah, it'll be fine. It works, does it not? And... Come on. Get in there. Yeah, I've got loads of time left now. We're very nearly finished this. I've just got to hook these up, and then we are golden. How long's the episode? Yeah, it's nearly at a normal length time as well, which I am trying to do a little bit more, because I don't want to keep putting people off by doing hour-long videos. I myself look at it when people do hour-long videos and think, have I got enough time? Generally, to be one that I put on as I'm going to sleep, and I'll watch it until I'm ready to go to sleep and then just listen. And yeah, I do that quite a bit, although at the minute I'm not doing it with YouTube. I'm watching Breaking Bad for the 5th time? I think it's the 5th time. If you've not watched it, it's definitely worth a watch. Breaking Bad is brilliant. I'm on season 4, episode 5, I think. Not to ruin anything, in case you're wondering exactly what episode it was that I last watched. Mike has gone and picked up Jesse, and they are driving round. It's not going to spoil it for anybody that's not seen it before, but if you have seen it before, you know exactly where I am, surely. It's where they're trying to... No, I'm not saying anymore. I'm not spoiling it for anybody if you've not seen it, although if you've not seen it by now, then you're a little bit late to the party, really. How many years has Breaking Bad been finished now? I remember watching the season finale when I moved into my flat, which was probably about 5 years ago. 4 years ago? Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we've very nearly finished. I just need to hook all of these up. I do want to get the paint gun out as well before I completely call it a day. So it's still a very slight bug where nothing is decorated in my basis colours. Admittedly, the colours do seem to stick between episodes now, at least. Between sessions, sorry. So that's all that hooked up. Oh my god. I thought I was stuck then. Ah, yeah. And that's not Aria. That's, oh yeah, I forgot power. Genius. Let's just throw it right on the corner of the walls, because that's as close as we're going to get to it being centralised. And if you can just, excuse me. Oh, I've already connected it up. Genius. Might as well hook the rest of the base up as well. I probably did something similar with that one. Yeah, it's right in the middle. This one's right in the corner. That is all hunky-dory. You can come out to wherever your line is. And it looks like this empty one over yonder. Yes. Yeah, steel beams are going nowhere. And split out. That way around. In you go. I do want to delete this line first then. Because I want to drag it from this way so everything lines up like normal. Deleted that just a touch too soon. Right, that's what we want. Did I already do this one? It does seem like it, doesn't it? And I know I could redo the lines on the edges now, but no, I'm leaving it as it is. There's no reason to undo it other than aesthetics, and really, you can barely see the feet anyway, so it's not that aesthetically different, is it? And we're all about the aesthetics, really. Aww. So close. So close. Well, that can go up there. That can go across there. Iron beams are a go. It's nearly a Mark IV standard. Shall I do my normal title? Or is it Mark IV steel beams? Well, actually, isn't it 66% efficiency? But it's not Mark IV. Oh, what? But if you put in Mark IV steel beams, I'm looking at my cable title. I don't know. It's not for you to worry about the title of my episodes, is it? Although this doesn't seem as full. Just one moment. I'm bored. Why aren't you full? It's because it's being split in half. Yeah, like I say, steel beams will fill up and then we'll never use them. Or we'll very rarely use them. The only way to fix around this is to get more steel coming in. And for now, I don't think there's much reason for that. This will do an adequate job. So yeah, it's been a fairly productive episode. We've got another system moved up and upgraded to Mark IV-ish. Kind of, sort of, maybe. It will do. Next time, well, next time I need to go and have a look. Because I'm going to move, this is another job that I want to do off camera. Move the steel beams up one. They're not steel beams, these are the steel beam production. I want to shuffle this up by one tile, just so it's in keeping with the rest of the base's aesthetics. Then we're going to have to shuffle you up one, but modules aren't being produced at a Mark IV standard. Have we got an alternate? Ooh, alternate, well, reinforced iron plates. Let's have a quick look at that, because that would be what we're doing next time. Close, but no cigar. Alternate modular frames. So, we've got 60. Ah, see, now we're starting to hit bottlenecks. Our reinforced iron plates are only 1 per second, so we've got 60 coming in. So we'd only be able to get 30 modular frames going out. So how many are we producing at the minute? And what are you using at the minute? Oh, we are using the alternate method. Hadar. And that's only keeping up because it is full. I mean, I don't really want to extend iron plates anymore. I guess we'll adjust this. Are we even using modular not the button I wanted to press. Are we using modular frames in anything later on? I'm fairly sure the answer is yes. Heavy modular frames, just for a guess. At least. I like spikes. Could you just like jump on the belt and stay there? Don't look at the clipping. We've not got to the sorting out of that yet. And yes, they are going into heavy modular frames. That needs sorting. Does it use many heavy modular frames? Okay, we've got 30 per second. And these have got 2 power shards in. I'd be able to get 10 of these per second. I think that was the limiting factor as well. Because everything else we've upped. What does normal modular frames take to make? Let me just go back. In fact, let me just plop it down here. Normal modular frames. It's still reinforced iron plates. So it is going to be better to use the alternate recipe. Excuse me. The only other thing is I go and double the... what is even happening there? Why is it going to a Mark III? I have no idea. I can't wait to rip this all to pieces. Where is that machine gun that I just placed? I seem to have lost a machine. Anybody? Has anybody seen a machine? Did I take it down? It's there. I've gone way past it. I could expand what's its face? The wires. But to do that I am going to have to go up another floor. I've got the ingots for it. That's not the problem anymore. So what is it for the wire? 1 line coming in. Gives me 4 lines going out. And then they go into... Yeah, and they are the bottleneck. It could be done. It could be done. Either way, we're going to leave it there for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!